Welcome to the rundown of the ESL Mortal Kombat X Pro League presented by Xbox. I'm Joshua Gray, joined by Dustin Kane and Brian Compton. Gentlemen, in this season we awarded $1,000 per week in 3 different regions, plus the mid-season showdown, plus the fan choice tournament, and the Season 1 finals with a $100,000 prize pool. The #1 player, Dominic McLean, known as CR Sonic Fox.
Yeah, undoubtedly the strongest player in the North American region. He showed that with almost winning everything he touched. He did lose 1 week, but other than that, he won the mid-season showdown. He had the most points. He's the highest ranked, highest seeded player in going into the season finals.
And not only that, but he did it with multiple characters. I mean, we have Outlaw Aaron Black, we had Pyromancer Tanya, we had Master of Souls Ermac, and then Royal Storm Katana. I mean, he did it proving to everyone who had doubted him, said he just needed 50-50s, he's not that good, he has no spacing, no fundamentals. I mean, he is the real deal.
And to see the evolution of Katana because of the different patches with NetherRealm, as well as the utilization of Tanya as well, a new DLC character, it shows that Sonic Fox has the skills as a player. It's not up to the 50-50s, it's not up to maybe the gimmicks of one of these characters, it's straight up knowing this game and knowing the different characters he plays and knowing the characters he plays against and being able to read his opponent so well and to adapt with the different characters that he would choose. Very impressive play coming from Sonic Fox, and again, he has proven he is the best in the world when it comes to Mortal Kombat X. And he was very, very good in Injustice as well, and I feel a lot of those techniques, a lot of those skills have really transferred over.
I don't really think there's anything else to be said about the kid. He's truly a prodigy. He's made, between EVO and ESL, he's made over $100,000. I mean, this kid has literally paid for his future because of his skill in MKX.
Before the Season 1 finals, I asked Sonic Fox which of his opponents he thought would give him some trouble, and half-jokingly he said, all of my opponents are free except Rio. And we saw Rio in the Season 1 finals. Rio did take home $25,000, gave him a good fight, but Sonic Fox was 2, 3, 4, 5 steps ahead of Rio.
Yeah, Rio is an MK9 legend, so it's definitely nice to see Sonic Fox giving him that respect. He definitely deserves it. Sonic Fox sent him to the loser bracket almost immediately. Well, actually, literally immediately.
Yeah.
And then he had a ridiculous road of amazing players to go through, and he made it all the way back to the grand finals and definitely gave Sonic Fox a great fight.
Yeah, and like you said, Rio has been a legend in MK9 since 2011 and NRS scene as a whole, but he didn't even really make a dent in Fox at all. The first time they played and then the second time in the finals. Sonic Fox is just an incredible young mind.
17 years old, takes home $60,000, plus recently won EVO. He was very, very happy at the end of Season 1. What would you like to say to all the people that have supported you all these years and are now cheering for you right now?
I love you all! But no. Seriously, like I said, I have to give shout-outs again. Like I said, thank you all all you guys for all coming out and watching this insane ESL tournament. It was just amazing.
It was amazing, and again, congratulations to Dominic McLean, known as CR Sonic Fox, and we're looking forward to seeing his performance in Season 2. Another performance that was very impressive, though, at the Season 1 finals and also at EVO was Brant McCaskill, known as Pig of the Hut, with his Kenshi. To me, this is what happens when you become a character specialist.
Yeah, Pig he's phenomenal, Kenshi. He's definitely the Kenshi of the world.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
He's a guy that even if you know that Kenshi matchup, it is impossible to train for someone like Pig, who is you're just not going to find anyone else who's that good with the character. So he's hard to train for, and we see it all the time where he definitely takes full advantage of that, and he's able to beat people in matchups that you definitely don't expect him to win.
Yeah, I mean, the only way to train for Pig is to train with Pig. There's no, oh, he's got a kid, because everyone has like a pocket Kenshi or a pocket Lao or, what have you, but it's a character specialist that really knows that character inside out, that makes those tough matchups that you think are unwinnable that much more exciting because they take it, and that's exactly what Brant is.
And a great way to watch Pig of the Hut is to see the fundamentals of the game, to know your zoning, to know your spacing, and the execution of the different special moves with your character. I feel every time I watch Pig of the Hut, I'm watching Kenshi being played by the best. And we saw that variance difference with Balanced versus Possessed. And to create that type of difference against an opponent kept them on their toes. I'm looking forward to how Pig of the Hut's going to do in Season 2 as well. And it proves that if you stick with the character long enough, you can surprise any of your opponents.
Yeah, I mean, that's the beauty of character specialists, and Pig has been playing Kenshi since MK9. he is Kenshi at this point. I'm convinced that he is Kenshi.
He is, and obviously he's definitely utilizing that variation system really well. For different matchups, he uses Possess, he uses Balance, and occasionally we even see Kenjutsu.
Yeah, we've seen it. That's his least desired variation to use, but he has used it. Not only has he used it, he's won with that variation. He knows every single variation inside and out.
Two players that really impressed us this season were Nivik and a Foxy Grandpa. And that started at the Fan Choice Tournament, where these two individuals joined Justin Wong and Perfect Legend to play in a fun tournament here at the studio. The first time I believe Nivik joined us in the United States. But the comeback from a Foxy Grandpa surprised all of us. This was one heck of a match.
It's hard to really put that in words. It was really an honor to commentate it. It was a long day, but let me tell you, we were going crazy. He was up 7-0. Nivik was up 7-0 and on match point twice. And somehow, Foxy came back.
It's no secret Nivik's my favorite player. You know that. I talk about it all the
Nivik.
time. Stayed with me before EVO. I love the guy. His level of play was incredible to watch. And, you know, for me, specifically, and Brian included, we never really got to see in MK9 or even in NRS the international players. It wasn't something that was very, you know, we weren't acclimated to it. But now in MKX, because of the Pro League, as well as other players traveling, we really got to see in those two, Foxy and Nivik, just how good the Europeans actually really are. And they are incredibly good. They're, in my opinion, they're on the same level.
They have arrived.
Finally,
Definitely, they
yeah.
made a huge mark out here. Foxy Grand Finals at EVO. I mean, the saga with Nivik was absolutely amazing. It's just such a pleasure to watch.
And it shows that these players have the talent. They just needed the tools to prove that talent. And in the Season 1 finals and also at EVO, we saw Europeans dominate in the scene. And I feel nobody's going to underestimate the Europeans or the CIS players moving on into Season 2. So huge congratulations to a Foxy Grandpa taking second place at EVO and doing phenomenally well throughout the entire season, along with Nivik, who represented Greece, represented his country well, and the Greece scene, I'm sure, is even more excited for Season 2, not just for his performance, but also for the opportunity of players in the future. If you want to have more information about the league, make sure to check us out on our website, esl.gg/MKX Pro League. Also, a huge thank you to Razer for sponsoring the season. Keep fighting, keep training, keep asking who's next. We'll see you in Season 2.